Today we've come to recognise and celebrate a veteran of rail, Stan Letica. He had 40 years service with rail from 1940 to 1980. He's a passionate rail person and it's great to hear his story.
I started as an apprentice boilermaker. The trainee was quite rigorous. You had to do 3 years school and you had to pass the examinations to become a member of the permanent staff. In the long run, I actually became the personnel officer. The war years were very difficult because you couldn't get steel, then we used wood in place of steel for a lot of places. We used to make our own tools. I made screwdrivers and I used to make them out of old hammers. I made quite a few different tools. You didn't waste anything in those days. Today, there's just so much waste. My lifetime in there was quite good. I changed the locomotive, KA locomotives, from coal burning to oil burning. And I did about 7 or 8 of those locomotives. That was quite a landmark, you know. And I was also the national president of the Railway Tradesmen's Association. And I had led the railway tradesmen on their first ever strike. And I was a member of the Labour Party at that stage of the journey. I had some people come to my house and ask me to become a member of Parliament. And here's me now, 5 months into my 101st birthday, and I'm still not too bad, you know, and just so pleased to be here. It took an effort, mind you, to drag myself out of bed earlier this morning, but I'm glad I did. I'm really glad that I did. Yeah, thank you.
After Stanley left the railways, and he spent the remainder of his career as a bank manager. I mean, we're incredibly proud of him. He's got 2 lovely daughters, 4 grandchildren, 7 great-grandchildren, and earlier this year we went to a ceremony where he was the first person in the history of New Zealand to be honoured 60 years of service as a Justice of Peace. So just to say we're proud of him, we really are. And thank you so much for giving him the opportunity to come and talk to you today. I'm sure he really enjoyed it.
Working in the railways. It was actually the making of my life. It's developed me as a person. You know, I am a dyed-in-the-hard railwayman. Always will be. And I have an old motto, and I tell this to my grandchildren, and I tell this to my great-grandchildren. Be the best you can be. No one can fault you. And that's brilliant. Thank you.